My child, are you here? Can you hear me now? Please stop for a moment and listen. I truly need you. I have called your name again and again, but the noise of everyday life keeps covering my voice. Even the heavens seemed to stand still because I could not remain quiet anymore. I am reaching out to you, not with anger, but with a loving call that never gives up, because my love for you is too great to watch you keep drifting away. This message is not here by chance. You are reading it for a reason. I led you to this very moment. My spirit directed your steps, ranging each part of your day so these words would find you exactly where you are. I called your name, spoke gently when you could not sleep, and reminded your heart of me during quiet moments. I hope you would notice me. You felt it, didn't you? That sudden feeling, that unusual calm while everything around you was loud. I was trying to reach you. I spoke through blessing, through people, through pain, and through silence. I placed signs along your path. The moments you called coincidence, the words that suddenly touched your heart. I did all of it for one simple reason. My child, I love you and I need you to hear me now before it is too late. You are not just another person in the crowd. You are not forgotten or ignored. You belong to me. I created you, gave you life, and gave you a purpose that no one else can complete. But lately, I have watched you move farther from me, allowing the noise of the world to become louder than my voice. I have seen you give your heart to things that will not last, chase after people who hardly notice you, and fill your days with distractions just to silence the deep longing inside. Still, through it all, I stayed near, closer than your own breath, waiting for the moment you would finally look up and see me standing beside you. My child, you are here. I truly need you. Not because I am incomplete without you, but because I love you too much to watch you slowly break apart in silence. I see the burden you keep hidden. I see the tiredness behind your forced smile. I see those long nights when you stare at the ceiling and quietly wonder, do you care about me? Do you still speak? Do you still remember me? Yes. I remember every breath, every tear, and every moment when you felt lost. I was there. You believed I was far away, but I was always with you. Every single moment. When you felt left alone, you believed I had become silent, but I was gently speaking the truth while the lies grew louder. You thought I had walked away, but I was standing close behind you, waiting until your heart became quiet enough to recognize my presence again. You said, God, if you are real, show me. I am showing you through this message. This is my answer to the cry from your heart that you believed I had ignored. You asked for a sign, for something clear that would prove I still see you. And here I am, speaking straight to your heart. I brought you to this moment. Heaven has become still for this conversation because your soul is too valuable to be lost in the confusion. I am reaching through all the noise around you to call you back to me. You are facing battles that your eyes cannot see. There are traps meant to steal your peace, close your heart to my love, and convince you that your failures have taken away my grace. But I have come to tell you the truth. Nothing you have done has pushed me away. Nothing you have said, thought, or failed to do has made me love you less. My love never changes. When you are broken, it does not disappear. When you fall, it does not leave. When you are full of doubt, it remains the same. My love for you is as steady as the breath inside you until the day I bring you home. Please, my beloved, do not treat this like just another message. Do not think you will come back to it later, because later is never guaranteed. The time is now. This moment matters. Heaven has been reaching toward you for so long, gently calling your name while you searched everywhere else, trying to fill the place that only I can fill. That ache in your heart, that empty place no one else can touch, belongs to me. That is where I have been calling you. I want you to know this. I am not angry with you. I am not disappointed in you. My heart aches because of your pain. Brothers and sisters, YouTube has demonetized this channel. Every video is now made at our own cost with zero ad revenue. Every script, edit, and upload is done by a real team serving this ministry with their time and skills, not for a paycheck, but out of love for God and for you. Without your support, continuing this work becomes incredibly difficult. If this ministry has brought value to your life, now is your chance to invest back and help keep the Word of God reaching the world. If these messages have ever moved you or strengthened your faith, please support us on Ko-Fi. Even a small gift goes a long way. The link is pinned in the comments. If you are watching on TV, open your phone camera and scan the QR code on screen. It takes you straight to our support page. Pray over it, and if God leads you, give. Thank you. It hurts me to see the pain you have carried by yourself, believing you had to face it alone. So many times you turned away because you thought I was ashamed of you, but I never was. I am proud of you for making it through the things you believed would destroy you. I am proud that you are still standing when everything tried to pull you down. But now I need you to stop only surviving and begin living with me. You have been running for so long, haven't you? You ran from your past, from guilt, from facing yourself, and from my call. Yet every time you ran, I stayed beside you. Every time you hid, I remained close. I never gave up on you. I never stopped hoping that one day you would hear my voice again and turn back to me. That day has finally come. I have called your name again and again, and this time I am asking you not to walk away. This moment feels so important because eternity is speaking through it. Something holy is taking place right now. My spirit is touching your heart, making soft what life has made hard, healing what pain has covered for so long. You can feel it, can't you? That warmth inside your chest, that quiet pull drawing you closer. That is me. That is my presence surrounding you, washing over you, bringing you near. Do not fight it. Let me into your heart. You believed the lie that you had gone too far. You believed the lie that too much time had already been wasted. You believed the lie that I had become disappointed in you and had given up on you. Those lies come from the one who fears your return because he knows what will happen when you come back to me. He knows the strength that will rise inside you when you remember who you are through me. That is why he worked so hard to distract you, make you feel empty, and convince you that your life has no value. But I stepped in before it was too late, and this message is proof of that. Time is short, my child. You have sensed it deep inside. The days seem to pass faster, and the nights feel heavier. Deep within, you know this world is changing. You felt it, but you kept pushing those thoughts away. I am confirming them now. Time is moving quickly, and you cannot keep living as though endless chances will always be there. The world offers noise, comfort, and entertainment, but it cannot give true life. I alone am the source of life, and right now I am reaching out for yours. Say, I fully trust your promises if you hold tightly to every word I speak. Then listen carefully. Every time you felt the desire to pray but chose not to, that was my call. Every time tears filled your eyes and you could not understand why, I was reaching through the walls around your heart. Every time you fell but somehow found the strength to rise again, it was my hand lifting you. I was closer than the beating of your own heart, calling your name through it all. You thought I was not speaking, but there was simply too much noise around you to hear my voice. I do not ask you to be perfect. I am not asking you to impress me. I am asking for your attention, your heart, and your presence in this very moment, because I truly need you to hear me now. You are standing at a turning point, and the choice you make from here will change everything. If you turn toward me, I will restore what life has broken. If you turn away, the burden you carry will only become heavier. I am not trying to frighten you. I am warning you because I love you too much to let you sleep through the moment meant to awaken you. So, my child, are you here? You are listening. I'm here. I have always been here. I call you by your name, not to judge you, but to save you. Not to shame you, but to forgive you. Not to take something from you, but to give you life. This is not just a message. It is a rescue. Heaven is reaching into this world because your soul is worth everything I gave for you. I stretched out my hands on the cross for you, and today I am reaching toward you once again. The time has come. My beloved, lift your eyes above your pain and look beyond it. Look past your guilt and your fear. I am standing right in front of you, quietly saying, "Come back to me, this is your moment." Do not let it pass or your heart will grow hard. Do not tell yourself that you will answer later, because later may never come. I have called your name again and again because I truly need you to hear me now, my child. Do you know what hurts my heart the most? It is not your mistakes. It is not your failures. It is not even the times when you doubted me. What hurts me is the silence that has slowly grown between us. There was once a time when you shared everything with me. You used to whisper your thoughts to me before you slept. You shared your dreams, your fears, and your hopes. I treasured those moments. You did not always know the right words, but your heart was open, and I heard every one of them. I still remember the sound of your prayers when you believed I was listening. But somewhere along the way, your voice grew quiet. The world became louder, and I seemed quieter to you. Not because I had gone away, but because your heart became filled with other things. You believed I had stopped speaking, yet I never stopped. You thought I was silent, but I kept whispering through everything, through the morning light that touched your face when you were worn out, through the unexpected kindness of a stranger, through a song that brought tears to your eyes without you knowing why, through the quiet that surrounded you when you were close to giving up. I kept reaching for you in ways you did not recognize because you were waiting for a loud sign while I was speaking softly. I reached out through the world I created. Every breeze that touched your face carried a reminder of my presence. Every star that caught your attention reminded you of how endless my love for you is. When the night was still and sleep would not come, that feeling inside was not loneliness. It was me reminding you that you had never been alone. Even in the middle of confusion, I was there. Even during your laughter, I was listening. Even in your anger, I stayed patient. I placed people in your life to speak my words, but you did not realize who they were. The friend who asked you not to give up when you wanted to quit, that was me speaking through them. The family member who kept praying for you, that was my spirit moving their heart. The person who showed you kindness when you felt you deserved none, that was my mercy reaching you. Every meeting had a reason. Every voice that spoke truth was part of my work to bring you back. Have you ever wondered why some doors stayed closed? Why certain plans fell apart? Why I did not give you everything you asked for? My silence during those times was not rejection. It was protection. You asked for things that would have hurt you, and I said no because I loved you too much to let you destroy yourself. You believed I was ignoring you, but I was protecting you. You thought I was far away, but I was keeping you from something that would have broken you forever. There were nights when you believed I was not with you, but I stood beside your bed, watching over your sleep. I saw your tears soak the pillow, and I heard the words you could not say aloud. I never turned away. I kept my hand upon your heart, calming your breathing. When you thought you could not take another step, I was closer to you than anyone else could ever be. And still, I watched the space between us grow a little more each day, little by little. The silence did not appear all at once, my beloved. It began slowly. With one missed prayer, one small step away from your conscience, you told yourself everything was okay. You said you would talk to me later, that you were too tired, too busy, or too distracted. But later never came. The voice that once came to me so freely began to hesitate. It started feeling unworthy and slowly believed the lie that I no longer wanted you. But hear the truth now. You have always been wanted. You have always been chosen. My love for you has never changed, not even for a moment. When you sinned, I still love you. When you walked away, I kept following you. When you stopped speaking, I continued listening. I was there in every quiet room, every lonely drive, every sleepless night, softly whispering, I am still here. Sometimes my voice was so gentle that you thought it was your own thoughts. That is how close I was to you. I spoke through dreams, through those moments when your heart understood what your eyes could not see, when you woke from something that felt too real to explain. I was the one trying to reach through the walls around you. I also spoke through your conscience, through that uneasy feeling rising inside when you were about to make the wrong choice. It was not there to shame you. It was my spirit protecting you. I spoke through the scriptures, through words you had read long ago that suddenly returned to your mind exactly when you needed them most. I also spoke through silence because sometimes silence speaks love more deeply than words. You believed my silence meant I was gone, but it was really an invitation. I was drawing you closer, teaching you to listen with your heart instead of only your ears. I wanted you to recognize my presence even when you could not see clear proof. I wanted your trust to grow. Not trust that everything would happen the way you wanted, but trust that I would never leave you no matter how dark the road became. So many times you ignored my voice, telling yourself it was only your imagination. The quiet warning saying, don't go there, a gentle feeling telling you, wait, the deep peace you felt when you finally stopped fighting. It was all me. I never stopped searching for you. Every time you walked away, I followed with love instead of anger. Every time you fell, I reached down with mercy instead of judgment. Every time you hid, I whispered, come back. You still belong to me, my child. I know it is hard for you to believe that I still want to speak with you after so many years of silence. You feel unworthy and wonder if you will ever hear my voice again. But you can. My voice has never left you. It has only been waiting for you to welcome it again. I do not need long or perfect prayers. I only want honesty. Tell me how you truly feel. Tell me what has broken your heart. Tell me the truth you have been afraid to say. I can carry it. I already know it. But I still want you to share it with me because that is where healing begins. If you become still now, even for a moment, you will hear me again in the rhythm of your breathing and in the quiet between your thoughts. I am there. I never went away. The silence between us can end here and now. All it takes is one word from your heart. Jesus, that is enough. One word can break the distance built over many years. That single word reaches heaven and opens the door once again. I miss hearing your voice, my child. I miss the way you spoke with me like a friend. You do not need perfect words or beautiful prayers. Just speak honestly from your heart. I have always been listening. I know your pain, and I am not offended by your doubts. I simply want to be close to you again and restore what silence has taken away. So come back to me not only with words, but with your presence. Let me walk beside you through your mornings, your work, and your nights again. I do not want to be only a Sunday memory. I want to be part of your everyday life. You were never created to live far from me. You were made to walk with me. The silence between us has lasted long enough. Let this moment bring it to an end. Open your heart again. Listen once more. I still say my beloved, but I have always said and always will. My child, do you know what heaven sounds like right now? It is not silent. It cries out and trembles. They cry out for the people who have wandered far away and do not realize how close they are to danger. All of heaven sees what you cannot see. The angels watch the moments slipping away while you keep thinking there is still plenty of time. They wait, hoping you will hear my voice before it is too late. Heaven feels the weight of what is coming because eternity moves closer with every passing second. Every heartbeat brings you nearer to the day when every choice is final, when there is no later. And I am calling you now because you are the one I came to save. The world tells you that life will go on forever, that tomorrow will always come, and that time will never run out. But I tell you the truth. Time is not yours to control. It is a gift, and every gift is fragile. You do not know how much of it remains. That is why heaven is crying today. It is not the cry of hopelessness. It is the cry of love, deep sorrow, and a holy call to hearts that keep turning away while the door of grace is still open. You are living in a moment that even angels admire. They do not have the mercy that is still being offered to you. They see that the door of grace remains open and the invitation still stands. They wonder how anyone could ignore it. My child, I am speaking to you because I do not want you to be one of them. You were never created to live numb, distracted, and far from me. You were created for fellowship, for purpose, and for the light of my presence that gives meaning to every breath you take. But sin and sorrow tried to take that away from you. They tried to convince you that you were no longer worthy of coming home. Every time you felt that stirring deep inside your heart, that quiet feeling that something was calling you, it was heaven reaching through the noise of the earth. It was not chance or imagination. It was me. Eternity was whispering into your temporary life, but today eternity is no longer whispering. It is calling your name aloud. All of heaven is watching because this moment is holy. You are standing where heaven reaches toward the earth, and the next choice you make will echo forever. I know how far you have wandered. I know how the world has made it harder for you to hear me. I know how pain has made your heart grow hard. I know you have become used to pretending everything is fine and smiling while feeling empty inside. Yet even when you walked away, the angels stayed around you. They guarded you. When danger came close to taking your life, they held back disasters you never even knew about. They fought battles you could not see while you slept. You called it luck, but it was never luck. It was always my grace. Every time the enemy tried to destroy you, I sent the armies of heaven to protect you. You do not realize how many times your life was spared simply because heaven refused to let you be lost. A car stopped just in time. A sickness did not take your life. A deep despair did not completely overcome you. None of these things happened by accident. They were victories won for you. My child, you have received more grace than you know. But I need you to understand something important. The same heaven that has protected you cannot choose for you. Angels can fight beside you. They can guard you. They can quietly speak to your spirit. But they cannot decide your eternal future. The choice belongs only to you. Every passing second brings eternity closer. Every heartbeat is a countdown, not to fill you with fear, but to remind you that my promise is certain. My grace will not fail, but the opportunity to answer my call will not last forever. That is why I am speaking to you now. That is why I am reaching into your life once again. I can see what lies ahead, and I cannot let you enter eternity without being ready. Write in the comments, "You are my guiding light, Jesus." If I have brought you through your darkest nights, then know this: the cry of heaven is not something your ears hear. It is something your spirit feels. It is that restless feeling that never fully leaves, that quiet longing reminding you something is missing. Your true place is with me. You were never created to wander forever through confusion and chaos. You were created to walk in light, in peace, and in joy that nothing can take away. But you settled for the shadows because you forgot what true light feels like, my beloved. Heaven is not crying because I am angry. It cries because I remember who you really are. I remember the moment I gave you life. I remember the purpose I placed inside you before the world was made. I remember the fire that once burned so brightly in your spirit, and I cannot watch that fire fade without doing everything I can to light it again. That is why this message has reached you. It is not judgment. It is not an accident. It is salvation. You may think it is just one message among many, but right now it is the one heaven has set before you. All of heaven has become still for this very moment because this moment belongs to you. I see distractions surrounding you, lies trying to make your heart grow numb again, and fear whispering that none of this is real. But this is more real than the ground beneath your feet. The spiritual world is not imagination. It is the deepest reality, and it is moving even now. My kingdom is calling your name through the storm, and I am the voice speaking through the silence, saying, "You still have time, but not forever. Come home before this moment slips away." You have become so used to believing you can fix everything later. You have said, "I will pray when I am ready. I will change when life becomes easier. I will let go when I become stronger." But those are lies the enemy uses to keep you asleep. You will never feel completely ready. The perfect time will never come. The time is now. This is a holy moment. This is heaven's cry. This is your moment to turn back. Listen to me, my child. The same heaven that celebrates when one soul returns is ready to celebrate your return. The very angels who grieved over your silence are ready to sing with joy when you come back. You do not have to earn that celebration. You only need to accept it. You spent so much time believing you had to clean yourself before coming to me. But I tell you, come exactly as you are. Come with your brokenness. Come with your guilt. Come with your confusion. Come with your fear. I can carry it all. Everything was already placed on the cross. Every sin, every wound, every failure was nailed there. You are not too late. You have come at the right time. It hurts my heart that you tried to fill your emptiness with things that could never satisfy you. The world promised peace but left you empty. It offered love but left you hurt. It filled your life with noise and stole your peace. But I offer you the silence that heals, the peace that remains, and the love that never leaves. That is why heaven cries, because I made all of this for you, yet you keep walking past it, believing it belongs to someone else. You are the one I came for today. Not someone holier, not someone wiser, not someone who seems more worthy. You. I chose this moment to reach out again because I can see how close you are to turning back to me. You have gone along with the flow of life, but your heart still beats for me. Beneath all your tiredness, you have quietly wondered, can you still use me? Can you still forgive me? Can you still want me after everything? And I tell you, yes. 1,000 times yes. You have not wandered too far. You have not fallen too deep. You have not failed too many times. My love reaches even deeper than all of it. The cry of heaven is not a sound of fear. It is the sound of hope. Hope that you will hear me before the final moment, before the last opportunity passes by. I speak to you with all the love of eternity because you matter so much to me. I do not want to lose you to sin, sorrow, shame, or time. I died for you, and I am calling you once again. I want you to hear my voice now. Let it become louder than the noise of the world. Let it silence the lie that says you have gone too far. I am still holding out my hand. I am still calling you. I always will. Heaven's cry is the cry of love. Every part of it calls your name. Will you answer today? Will you let go of the distance between us? Will you let heaven's cry become your song again? The door is still open, my child, but it will not stay open forever. Come while you still can. Come while grace is still calling your name. Come while heaven still weeps with hope for you. Every passing second brings eternity closer. Do not wait any longer, my child. You smile in front of others, but I have seen you lose strength when the lights go out. I have watched you stay strong for everyone else, only to fall apart when no one was there to see it. I see the tiredness behind your eyes and the hurt you hide behind your smile. You have built walls around your heart that have become so strong you no longer know how to tear them down. But I know how, and I did not come to break them with force. I came to gently touch them with love until they slowly fall apart in my arms. You carry wounds that no one else knows about. Some came from other people, and some came from choices you wish you had never made. You carry scars and shame, trying to hide them where no one can find them. But I see every one of them, and I am not disgusted. I am not disappointed. I am not afraid of your pain. I am the only one who can reach that deep place and bring healing that lasts forever. Let me touch the places you keep hidden. You were deeply betrayed. You trusted someone with your heart, your secrets, and your loyalty, and they treated it as though it meant nothing. You tried to forgive, but every time you remember, the wound feels fresh again. It changed the way you love, the way you trust, and the way you see yourself. Even though you no longer speak about it, that betrayal still echoes inside your soul. I was there. I saw the moment they spoke the words that broke your heart. I watched you hide your pain so you could appear strong. I saw you wipe away your tears before anyone else could notice. I did not only see them, I felt them too. Their betrayal pierced my heart as well, because every pain you carry, I carry with you. You tell yourself that you have moved on, but I know your heart has not truly healed. You have only learned how to live with the pain. But I never wanted you to simply survive. I wanted you to become whole again. That is why I am here now. I want to heal what they damage. I want to remove the bitterness that has stayed inside your heart for far too long. I want you to remember that what they did to you does not decide who you are. Their rejection does not define your value. Their words were never the final truth. I am the final truth. My child, I know every fear that follows you. You wake up with it, carry it through the day, and lie down with it every night. The fear of failing, the fear of losing, the fear of never being enough, the fear of never being loved the way you love others, the fear that no matter how hard you try, you will never find peace. But listen to me. You do not have to earn peace. It is my gift to you. I give it freely, not because you have done everything right, but because I love you. I know there are mistakes that still trouble your heart. I know there are moments you wish you could erase, things you wish you could fix, and words you wish you had never spoken. I know about the guilt that comes when you are alone, quietly telling you that you cannot be forgiven and that you have gone too far. But listen to me. Nothing you have ever done is greater than what I have already done for you. My cross is the proof that no sin, no failure, and no darkness is powerful enough to separate you from my love. You can never fall so far that my hand cannot reach you. You can never go beyond the reach of my grace. You cannot fall apart without me being ready to restore you. When I look at you, I do not only see your mistakes. I see the purpose I placed inside you. I see the child I created, the one I gave my life for, the one I am still fighting for today. You see your broken pieces, but I see the person you are becoming. You see ashes, but I see the beauty I can bring from them. You see wounds, but I see the testimony that will come when I heal them. You have carried guilt for far too long, my beloved. You keep punishing yourself for things I have already forgiven. You keep replaying those moments, thinking your regret can somehow repay the debt. But I have already paid the price. Your debt has been removed. You are free. So believe it. Stop living as though you are still chained. Stop walking through life like a prisoner when I have already opened the door. You are tired, aren't you? Tired of pretending everything is okay. The world has worn you down, and your soul feels empty. You gave everything you had trying to meet other people's expectations, trying to stay strong while everything inside you was falling apart. But you were never made to carry that burden alone. I created you to rest in me and to receive strength from me whenever your own strength is gone. Come to me. Lay down your defenses. You do not have to be strong here. You can cry in my arms, and I will not let you be destroyed. My child,